Shalom, assalamu alaikum. We're going to go to the store real quick. I have to go the other direction and all the way down this highway to go to this other store where I can get these electric pads. Fucking moron. Pull in front of me like that. What a joke. He's in a hurry in a fucking car. He's got a vehicle and he wants to go super fucking fast. Kill somebody in the process. What a joke. Coming on your left. How you doing today, sir? ducks. Move, ducks. Moron. Go! Fucking dick. Motherfucker, that car went. I had the fucking right of way. Motherfucker was in a hurry. If I would have kept going, the motherfucker would have hit me. That's what I'm saying. The police need to just fucking sit there and watch basic fucking laws, man. People ignore basic laws anymore.
How you doing, buddy? I'm good. Okay, we are here. Hello, you care if I leave my bike in here?
So you cannot. My manager doesn't allow it.
Your manager won't allow it just to have somebody buy something from his store?
Yes.
Why?
I promise you.
You know, he would lose business. If this was not the only place that I could get this, I'd go somewhere else.
Okay.
Just tell him that. Because now I got to go all the way around just to get out of here. And you don't want a bike in here. You the manager?
Yes, sir. Is there a problem?
Yeah, she said I couldn't have my bike in here when I'm trying to buy something.
But it's store policy, so bike don't allow that in here. You can easily chain it up right there. No one's gonna mess with it. It's just that's part of our policy.
You know, that's what you say. You know how many bikes I've had stolen?
It's just part of our policy.
I'm just saying, everybody likes to say that. Just like they like to say dogs don't bite. You know?
Understood, sir. I'm just saying that's what our policy is here.
It's ridiculous policy. got this right. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking this store. I'll never come back to this freaking Walgreens ever again. Ever. This is the most ridiculous store I have ever been to. They wouldn't even let me bring my bike in here. Trying to say it's policy. Fuck your policy. I got a constitution. I'm tired of listening to this policy crap. That's what's wrong with this world. Policy. You get stuck. Take away your freedom of speech with policy. People are blind and dumb. Don't even realize it. Stupid policy. All the fucking doors open up. What a bunch of jokes. This Walgreens is a fucking joke, everyone. I'll never go back to this store here ever again. The people are fucking ridiculous in there. That's why, now you understand why I never come to this side of town. The east side, I never come to the east side. It's fucking, the people are stupid. Ghetto, trashy, every fucking thing else. Now this lady probably won't even let me go, even though I have the right of way. So I hate coming to this side of town, everyone. This is called the ghetto side, trash side, where you find all the scum. I hate to say it, but it is true. So you see, there is really, it's the division. The division's always been going on. Been going on since the foundation. What I'm saying. He said, yeah, you can't bring your bike in. It's policy. I'm thinking, fuck this pop. Americans and everybody need to wake up to policy. We control it. People need to wake up to that. Because Joe Biden, look at, they're worried about policy and they don't even take care of the fucking roads. The fuck out of here. That's what I'm telling everybody. I need to be the president. I'll get rid of all these freaking jackasses. And then I'll do it globally as well. Because really it's we that create policy. Because if we don't go in your store no more because of your policy, then you'll change your policy. If we don't buy your product or do anything with what they're doing, they'll have to change their policy. We the people control it. Now I'm back on the other side of town. Now I'll go up over the bridge and I'll be on my side. It's weird how it literally does change when you go from one side of the town to the other, even the people. All right, so I just wanted to talk about that store I went down into. So they wouldn't let me take my bike inside because they had nowhere to put a bike up. They had no bike rack. So when I went in there, I asked them, I said, can I put my bike up in here while I buy something? They said, no, it's our policy. Policy. I have a constitution. That's what's wrong with this world. Everybody's ignoring the Constitution and the freedoms that it guarantees us. And instead they're clinging to policies of corporations. Eventually this corporate policy is going to become a global policy. So we better watch out for all that shit, everyone. I'm telling you. So, how do you fight it? You don't go into the places that they have policies that you don't like. You quit buying things from these people. You quit going to their stores, everything. And then you send out to your congressman and say these corporations are forcing policies outside of our Constitution upon us. We demand that it stops. On top of it, the corporations are the ones creating commercials for you to have to watch, right? And these commercials are foul. Everybody knows it. You can sit and watch it. What does a half-naked woman have to do with drinking alcohol? Nothing. But they sell it. And then you wonder why so many teenagers are pregnant. And then they fight about whether we can kill the baby or not. You wouldn't even be fighting all that nonsense if corporations weren't be brainwashing everybody through these stupid ass commercials that they target people with. And that's the reality. So we as a nation of people, we need to start going after these corporations of how they're trying to sell us something. Sell me the product, not the image of the persons behind the fucking product. Otherwise, your product must be shit if you got to use something else other than your product to sell. But we as Americans should be demanding that they get rid of this and put a stop to it. They're not allowed. You know, before at movie theaters, they used to brainwash you by flashing popcorn and Coca-Cola, different things, candy, up at the movie screen. When the government found out about it, they banned it. They put a stop to it. But they're still doing it regardless, even though it's a law where you're not allowed to brainwash through commercials. They're still doing it. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. So that's really the fast and easy way. Is just stop doing it, buying their stuff, stop going into their business altogether. And yeah, it makes it hard because products that they're selling in different stores, that's where you have to go and buy it, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you'll have to revert back to your basic necessities of which you need for a while in order to force these corporations to listen to you, because they'll go broke, they'll go bankrupt. You know, I'm pretty sure that globally around the world we can go a couple of months, because you can break a company in 2 months. You can make them go broke by not buying anything from them, period. For 2 months, just get your food, necessities that you need for 2 months, and then don't nobody go and buy anything from anywhere. And watch how quickly policies change. Everything changed. Commercial change, all that would change instantly overnight, because they know that they would have to file bankruptcy and then they'd be broke. They know this. But see, they're not counting on anybody in the world to know this. They're just wanting you to focus on the new phone that's coming out, or the new video game, or this and that, to get your mind off of what they're fucking doing with their global policy of big technology. So that way the AI this false prophet, this antichrist movement can rise up. Meanwhile, you'll see Israel, you'll see Benjamin Netanyahu trying to push the big tech over in Israel. You'll see this happening as well. Once Biden gets out of office and it goes back to what they have been planning. See, right now is a very foul group. Right now that's trying to take over is the African and whites that are blending themselves together. The aristocrats who created slavery to begin with, the Jewish white people and the African. That's who's running America right now. And you see why America's falling apart is because anytime you get goofy people to get in position of power, they'll run the business, they'll run everything down and destroy it. So that's who's got power right now. But once it gets shifted back into this religious type of thing, which is ran by the Christian, the Muslim, the evangelicals, the Catholics, these type of people, which is the Donald Trump group, plus a majority of America. I'm not saying that they're bad people. I'm just saying that that's the group that will rise back up, and then they'll bring the Abraham Accords, and they'll do all that other nonsense in Israel, and then they'll bring about the false prophet, which then rebuild the temple, bring about the false prophet, the AI, the big tech. Then they'll force everyone to fall into this policy. You won't be able to buy, sell, or trade like I showed you without going onto a computer to purchase your goods and services. So they will monopolize on everything. There will be no more capitalism because it will be controlled by one group of organization, point blank. And if you want to get into the store, like let's say you want to become a franchise, you have to obey the policy of whatever the government is going to create. You'll see all this happen, come true. It's going to be very devastating. And the whole world will follow all of this. Like I said, because they're all in the great fitna. That's part of the Moses turning sticks into snakes kind of bullshit lie. So it doesn't matter. This is why I say you got to Al-Qaim. You got to rise out of your dead man grave if you really want to come to the truth of the Most High God. Because everybody has their interpretations that are all foul and whack. And that's a big problem. Because if your interpretation of the Word of God isn't even the right interpretation, who the fuck are you to go around trying to tell people what they can and cannot do? You yourself don't even have the proper truth. You see what I'm saying? And this will bring about, like I say, people will start to flock to me. I'm not in no big hurry. My appearance is when I'm in my 40s. That doesn't mean that I rise up immediately in my 40s. It could take me another 10 years before anybody figures out who I am. That type of stuff. And by then, I'm going to be even older than I am now. But God will keep me from aging. You understand? That's and because I'm telling you this, you can see me telling you this live. Right in the palm of your hand. And I'm telling you who I am, where I'm at, all that stuff. But, people won't believe me. But I understand that. That's the hadith. People don't believe me. Doesn't matter to me. Because even when the time comes, think about this. When the time comes, even if it's the last day, your Muhammad said, listen to me. The Most High God is the one that creates earthquakes, volcanoes, flooding, all the devastation. Do you see how many people died in one fucking earthquake? This is like I told you, I can destroy a whole nation in 1 fucking hour. You can go to war and fight for 20 fucking years. In 1 hour, I can destroy 4 times the amount of people that you lost in 20 fucking years. I can do it in 1 hour. And I don't need any help. That's what Muslims don't understand. I don't really need you. The Most High God has sent me to have justice. You understand what that means? I'm like Elliot Ness, and I'm coming to beat up all you motherfucking kaffars. That's the truth of it all, the reality. And then people will see me, hear my words, understand the things because they'll experience it. and then they'll all start flocking to me. But by then, I will be, because you have to understand, my mind frame is I am a very pissed off kind of man. So if you didn't believe me the first time, and now all of a sudden you come to me, oh, I believe you. I'm sorry. We're sorry. Oh, I believe. I'm gonna be like, kind of pissed. You have to understand that. It's not. Then you'll have to understand. I'm not going to be accepting you the way that you didn't accept me all the years. That's going to be like that. I'm going to be furious until God, God will command me. But I will be. You want to know a struggle I'm going to have? Is that struggle? I'm going to be angry at God. I'm going to be angry at the sheep, and I'm going to want to not do anything. I'll be fighting with God. I'll be like, no, I don't want to. Then God will punish me, and then I will deal with it, because I just want God to understand that I don't like it. I don't like it, nor did I choose this. Nor did I want to be who I am. That's God's doing, not mine. You understand, people? So